Welcome to our channel. Let's embark on the journey through RexSam DesolarDoctor as we unveil the secret of you creating your own very solar system from the blazing sun to the mysterious planets. Join me as we dive into the art and science of constructing a miniature universe right at your fingertips. If you are there, bring out your pen and paper and equally bring your tools and practice with me. Here, I have been able to show you that we can generate a universe that is miniature of control of power. So in this place, we are trying to utilize the availability of sunlight in our environment, thereby using it effectively to generate electricity, which can help us power every equipment and appliances that we need in our houses. Right now, I am on top of the roof trying to show you how you can convert your 12 volts into 24 volts battery system. How does that happen? I came up here to discover that the work or the job we did long time ago, which is under 12 volts connections, has failed, and reconnecting them back will give me more chances of adding panels. So I decided to convert it to 24 volts. Why do we need our conversion into 24 volts? First, if you have higher voltage charging lesser voltage, it charges faster and it makes the battery to get fully charged very fast. For instance, if you have 150 watts, as you can see here, if you have 150 watts to charge 200 amp battery, for instance, it will take longer time for it to charge. But with the essence of this number of panels on top of the roof, it should be able to charge faster. Right now, the connections was made in parallel connections, where I'm trying to run series parallel. How do I mean? I will first of all disconnect them and trace the bad panels. The ones that are damaged can be isolated and rectified in order to give out output, which is the wattage required for the system to work. Right now, I decided to disconnect all the panels from 1 to Z, from A to Z, from 1 to 6. All of them are disconnected, and disconnecting them gives me room to find out what the fault is. The fault was the cables have decayed and it cannot pass out voltages. Therefore, there is no current flow along the cable. So I decided to join a new cable in order to ameliorate the fault and make sure that my system is restored to normal. But meanwhile, after restoring this panel, I decided to rerun my connection by changing 12 volts into 24 volts. How do I mean? When you are running parallel connection, all you need to do is to get your positive to positive and negative to negative. But in series connection, you do positive to negative and negative to positive. Right now, you see me positioning the panels and reconnecting my wires. These cables are actually positive to negative for 2 panels, and the next 2 other panels will be done the same. When all these are done, all I have to do is to get now a general cable that we use to parallel all of them together and send it down to charge controller. Doing this has helped me to make the system work. So I will peel in the cable and see the wire. Then after separating it, I will join them according to the required voltage and get my required voltage by following the rules of series connection, which is positive to the negative cable. And you all know that in our panel is either you have blue as positive or you have brown or red as positive. So here I have blue as my positive and black as my negative. So I interconnect it, and after connecting them, I should ensure that it is firmly tight to avoid loss of current along the line. So these are the things I did here that makes it to come back to normal. So you can see I've been able to connect the 2 panels in series connection. I've gotten my 24 volts. I use my insulation tape to isolate it in order to ensure that there is no conduction between the positive and the negative, and equally to avoid it from touching the roof, because the roof is a metal. Therefore, any connections of two of them will bridge it, causing short circuit to the panel. So this is how the job was made